Listen, what I'm about to show you is absolutely mind-blowing. It's made me so angry, and I don't get how this can happen. When a group of people tell you their plans, their ideologies, their absolute desire to take over, they really mean it. And if we sit there and do nothing about it, if we sit there and just accept this is normal, then we are to blame. This needs shutting down. This needs challenging. And imagine if it was the other way around. How dare they say this in Britain? How dare they say this in our country? If you're a patriot out there, if you're someone who is scared for your country, then be scared, because this is not acceptable. I'm going to show you the full clips. I've done enough talking, done enough ranting. Subscribe to the channel if you want true media and the truth out there to be exposed. Subscribe. Smash the like button now if this video makes you as angry as I am. Get in the comment section. I need to hear from the people. Are you feeling like I am? This is me done talking. I'm getting straight into the clips. Less of that and more of this. Absolutely unbelievable. I present to you, ladies and gentlemen, Iqbal Mohamed, an independent MP speaking in Birmingham at a Your Speech conference. Listen to this.
These events, these activities, this unity must grow and continue and take over not just parts of Birmingham, but the whole of Birmingham, the whole of the West Midlands, the whole of the UK. Grassroots democracy in action. And we, our communities, have shown the establishment and the rest of the country that we will not be taken for granted, and we will win. The establishment know that if you let one person stand up to them and speak the truth to people about what power is doing to them, then more people will stand up, and there will come a point when we all stand up against oppression, against injustice, and against corruption in politics. You see the power of solidarity. You see the power of solidarity, the power of all of us together. Individually, we may feel helpless, lonely, often frightened. Together, nothing can stop us. No tyrant can rule us. No party, government, or dictator can demand from us subservience. Together, we are powerful. Remember that and take that message onto the streets of Birmingham and share it with every single person you know in this country and abroad.
Oh my God. I'm sorry to use God's name in vain there, but wow. Wow. We're going to take over Birmingham. We're going to take over the West Midlands. We're going to take over the UK. We're going to be a powerful force together. No one is going to control us. Those are the messages from an independent MP, Iqbal Mohamed, who is telling the Muslim Brotherhood to rise together. He's telling us in plain words. You saw the camera pan around that room full of Muslim men. This is crazy. I don't like it. It's insightful, it's hateful, but they're telling us their plans. And this all comes from the fact that they were able to control the streets of Birmingham the other day by making it a Jew-free zone. They didn't want any Jews. They were so anti-Semitic, they made it that zone. And they were able to have their pro-Palestine protests right up and close to the ground. They basically controlled the narrative of the police. Anyone who stood up against them and wanted to talk to them was basically given orders to move away or arrested. And it was all about them. That movement the other night has given them this encouragement and power. It's stupid and it's scary. But you know what the worst bit is about? I'm going to show you an ex-prime minister who was there. I wonder if you can guess in the comments before I even show you who this ex-prime minister was there to back them. That makes me sick. I've got more footage to show you. Don't move. Don't go anywhere. Stay on this video. And if you haven't subscribed yet, then you need to be, because we are going to expose the living daylight out of these people. Okay, next. Here we go. Here we go. Next bit. Hold on. Sorry, I'm going to show you the Prime Minister one first. Prime Minister is here.
नहीं नहीं वो अंदर ही कहीं हो ना बाहर रोड़ा पे कैसा
This we call a real leader walking in without any protocol, a man of the public, for the public. JC.
Did you hear that? This is what you call a real leader, a man of the people, man of the public. That guy was one of the worst prime ministers we ever had. He's up there with Keir Starmer levels. A man of the people, yeah, your people. He's not a representation of the English people. Hence why we couldn't get him out of office quick enough. Corbyn, you disgrace. Going to this event, showing your colours and support. Absolutely heinous. And to think this guy was once a prime minister makes me ill. Makes me ill. Okay, here's some more clips from these speeches of different people. Have a listen to this one. It's disgusting as well. I can't get over these clips. And whoever filmed them as well, thank you. Thank you for exposing this truth. Listen.
Party will be a home for that new politics, where unity doesn't mean uniformity, where independence is truly respected, where every voice from every community carries weight. We are building not just a party, we are building a movement. We are building an honest, hopeful, and human movement. And together, we will show that the future of Britain lies not in the corridors of Westminster, but it lies in the heart of our communities, in the hands of the people, in your hands, in those hands of those people worried about their housing, with our younger and future generations. We will stand with our elders and we will be there for every part of our community. Thank you.
Thank you very much. A real
I mean, again, a load of wish-wash. All I'm hearing is we're going to build an army. We're going to build a movement. We're going to build this. And that makes me angry because there is no substance to what they're saying. The more you listen to it, there is no substance apart from we need to be one as a whole community and take over. That's all I'm hearing. I don't hear anything else. And correct me if I'm wrong. Correct me if I'm wrong. But I believe that. So it's crazy. Will the mainstream media cover this? Absolutely not. Absolutely will not cover this. Will not share one bit of it. So I'm disgusted. I'm disgusted Jeremy Corbyn has associated himself to such an event. I'm disgusted that this is allowed to happen. I'm disgusted that we just blazingly put up with this nonsense. And have a look at this, what I've discovered as well. Have a look at this. Don't try to show fake love for Britain while putting up that pro-terror flag. The disgusting Brummy local Salam Miraz has been the one taking our flags down in the city. Again, this picture, just look at the state of this. Just look at the state of this. But anyway, the photo in question, okay, is this. Someone's put the A team, okay, and Salam Miraz, bro, I'm taking these flags down. You putting them up. In regards to the UK flag, he's actually admitting that he's taking down these flags as well, our UK flags. Openly saying how he's removing them, questioning why on earth would you put a UK flag up? If you haven't worked out yet, that's the country you're in. That's the country you're living in. It's called the United Kingdom. It's called Britain. We're not living in Palestine. We're not living in the Middle East. We're living in the UK, Britain. And if you don't like it, then I've got one word for you. God. Do you know what I mean? My head's gone. My head's gone. And what's interesting as well is a little bit of exposure to this is they changed their movement a little bit because someone has exposed them as well for not being true and said, quick, put up the Palestine flags. Earlier in the evening, there's no pro-terror flags hanging, but they soon corrected the error as to not upset the audience, playing into the narrative and the agenda of the audience, using that flag as a symbol of hatred, of movement, of bringing people together, and basically, as I said, building that army. That's what it is. That's what it is. There's not one woman there. There's not one person of note. But I'm going to say this. We need to wake up. In fact, I've got to take my headphones off. We need to wake up. We need to listen, because they're not joking. This isn't a joke. I am all about people having a religion. I'm all about people living to their religion. I'm all about, people worshipping if they are religious. But what I'm not having is it being used as a vehicle for terror, being used as a vehicle to weaponize, and you being a vehicle to cause hate and divide. And that's certainly what I'm seeing and hearing. You heard it loud and clear. We need to wake up and we need to do something about it, because I tell you now, two things. A, if we were to say this about Christianity, for example, imagine the backlash. We need to make the UK a Christian crusade again. A Christian country will take over and it will be Christianity. Imagine that. Second of all, let's imagine we'd go and drop ourselves in Palestine and tell them all that we actually plan to make it a Christian stronghold. Or we go to another Middle Eastern country and tell them it's going to be a Christian stronghold. Do you think the people are going to like that? Do you think we're going to be able to do that? Or do you think we'd be behind bars for the rest of our lives if we even mentioned such a thing? It's heinous. It's dangerous. My head's gone. I need to hear from you guys. Let me know your thoughts on that. And as always, any feedback would be good. People have said in the comment section to show the footage earlier in the video. So I've done that, and hopefully you like the layout. Shocking. Absolutely shocking. I'm out of here, people. Ta-da.